Team Fortress. You're probably imagining a big, cartoony, burly Russian that is bald. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. The Team Fortress, the very first Team Fortress, Quake mod, made back in August 24th, 1996 by Robin Walker, John Cook, and Ian Colley? Sorry if I butchered that. At first had 5 classes: Scout, Sniper, Soldier, Demolitions Man, and Medic. But over time got the rest, like the ones you know, Spy, blah blah, so on and so forth. So, now my opinion of this, I couldn't give you. I wasn't able to play this. I really wanted to, and I couldn't figure out a way in the short time I had developed this video. But I have played a ton of Quake. Like, I played a ton of Quake back on PS1 when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure it was with my dad, but my memories are fuzzy. But I remember playing it a lot and loving the rocket launcher and the electricity gun and just running around gunning. Fun times. That was one of my introductions to shooters as a kid. But having the idea of Team Fortress and Quake together, oh, it's gonna be fun. So if I ever revisit this topic in a later video, I would love to do that. Then those same developers were hired by Valve to make Team Fortress in the Half-Life engine, which came to be Team Fortress Classic, which is still a game available on Steam to this day, which I've played a decent amount of. I find it fun, like I find pretty much every other installment in Team Fortress. But to a specific degree, like I don't enjoy playing like Engineer or Spy in Team Fortress. I enjoy like mostly Heavy and even Soldier and Pyro, because for some reason they gave Pyro a rocket launcher in TFC. And it has good maps, it has good gameplay, community around it can be a bit weird at times, but it is a fun game. It does show its age, of course, so it's got its highs, it's got its lows, and I play it and it's a fun experience, but it's not something I yearn for a lot. But I still do play it every once in a while just to play it. Valve brought back those pesky Team Fortress developers again to make TF2 with the Half-Life 2 engine this time. But Valve figured out that TF2, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and Portal would be done development around the same time. So no, why not release it in a bundle? Big sale! Orange bundle right here. You get a game with cartoony mercs killing each other, a game that is like post-apocalyptic, and we got another scientific post-apocalyptic possibly game here with like portals and shit. Woo! So, the Orange Box came out in 2007 on PC, Xbox 360, and PS3. But the Xbox 360 and PS3 got no major updates. So they practically are core TF2 to this day and still have running communities. I know, because I'm part of that community. Kind of. Not as much as I want to be, because I'm not on my Xbox much, because why play games on Xbox for fun when I can play games on PC and record and possibly have video? You have no idea how many videos I've scrapped. But to the point, Orange Box TF2 on the 360 that can be played on Xbox One, I have probably twice, if not 3 times as much time on that TF2 than the official TF2 release on Steam. It's that much. And that's where I actually met one of my best friends, Naptown, which is in a lot of my videos, even some of my most early videos, which were on the Orange Box TF2, by the way. My very first video is from the Orange Box TF2. But besides that, I find it really fun. It is core TF2 to a T. There's like a lot of glitches and exploits people use, but it's not as common in servers nowadays. Back in the day, back in my day, when I played it a lot with Naptown, and I was on my Xbox almost every day just to play that game and R6 and Minecraft, of course. But besides that, there were so many exploits. Like, there were exploits of like engineers up above in the skybox shooting down at people, which I would show footage of if I had it, but I don't, sadly. But there was like a ton of glitches and exploits. There was crouch jumping. There was like you could use crouch jumping to like mess up the emotes and move around with the emotes, and it would interact with things. You could switch weapons while emoting, so you could like spin around the minigun, like the shotgun is heavy. There was just so many different goofy things, and it was like a community of sharing these exploits and still playing the game. Like, there's no air blast in this, so soldiers did not get punished for just firing rockets constantly at the enemy team. Delman sticky bombs do not get pushed nearly as far back and cannot be destroyed. I don't think they can in the Orange Box TF2 on 360. And I personally haven't played the PS3 version, but I've heard it's got less updates than the 360, so it has even more bugs. I don't know if the community is still alive is still alive on that one, but I know it's still alive on 360 because I still visit it to this day. I just find it that fun. But it is great. It is fun. It is amazing. I'm yapping. All right. But the Orange Box TF2 overall is probably just one of my favorite games. I have a really soft spot for it, and I will probably revisit it constantly. Even if it dies out, me and Naptown will probably revisit it every once in a while to 1v1, which we used to do a lot. So TF2 on the PC, pretty much the same as Orange Box TF2, but it got a ton of updates over the years, and it's got a lot bigger community. It's got a lot of weapons. It is TF2. This is TF2. It's got the core with a fuck ton on it. So if you want a lot of bang for like no buck, because you don't need to, it's free. You don't need any buck in this as long as you have a PC, which I know with RAM prices nowadays is kind of hard to get. But if you already had a PC before RAM prices, or just can afford RAM prices somehow, it's free. Except for like cosmetics, that's where you get the expensive. But you get a lot of bang for $0. It is fun. It is quick. It is a lot, honestly. Like almost too much at points. But overall, great gameplay, and this is the reason Team Fortress 2 is a household name. Man versus Machine. Weirdly enough, the most out there installment for Team Fortress. And you may say, Man versus Machine is an add-on to Team Fortress 2, not full game mode. Well, sorry, but I think it's pretty much its own game. It's got different gameplay, it's got different everything pretty much. It's like more of a different game to TF2 than Majora's Mask is to Ocarina of Time. And you may not get that if you don't know Zelda, but they're pretty much the same game, but they're different games. But MVM is more different than TF2 than that. And I'm yapping on about this about a bit too much. But pretty much the whole premise is it's the mercs versus robot version of the mercs. Pretty simple, but there's a lot of robot versions. So there's like, you really gotta work with your team here. You really gotta work with your team. If you don't work with your team, you're kind of screwed. That's why boot camp kind of sucks, because there's like trolls, new players, people that just don't care. So you kind of need tickets. I've never played with a ticket with myself, so that's just what I've heard about MVM. So I'm not an expert here. If you know a lot more about MVM than me, which you probably do if you're watching this video to this point, probably leave a comment if you want to correct anything I'm saying, but it is fun. It is simple fun most of the time. There's a lot of complicated mechanics if you want to go like pro and get like ticket tours or whatever down to a pact. But if you just play it casually on like boot camp or even with like friends and stuff with tickets, it can be really fun. Just messing around with the upgrades or just trying out new things you wouldn't try on the casual TF2 because you're fighting actual players. It is great. It's great. Make Team Fortress great again, or whatever those people say. I don't know. I'm just kind of yapping at this point. Let's move on to the whole point of this video. So back in 2014, Team Fortress 2 Classic got its first unofficial release and then got a 2.0 launch in 2020. Then it got rebranded to Team Fortress 2 Classified and had an official release on Steam in January 2026. So you may think, why is this on Team Fortress games? And it's supposed to be official games? And honestly, I think it's the closest thing we have to an official next installment Team Fortress. Because think about it, the very first installment Team Fortress is a mod for Quake, of all things. And it's where Team Fortress started. So I think Team Fortress Classified is pretty much a torch being passed on from the start of how Team Fortress started. I am saying start a lot here. But the point is that it is the spirit of Team Fortress. It takes what has already existed and adds onto it in a way that just screams what Team Fortress is. Plus, it's really fun. I really like it. I may be biased because it's a lot closer to the orange box than the official Team Fortress is, but I find it really fun, so I really want to talk about it, and I think it's like really close to like an official installment, pretty much. If you disagree with me, go ahead and go to the comments or like leave a dislike, maybe. I don't know, or a like if you want to get my opinion out there, so you can make fun of me. Because if you like, YouTube will push it out more. Even if you subscribe, YouTube will push it out more. So if you want more people to join in on mocking me, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, all of that, so more people can mock me and you can feel validated. Thank you. But back to it. It's really fun. It's got like a bunch of new weapons that I wouldn't say balancing was completely in mind for. They're fun. I'm pretty sure they were developed with fun in mind. One thing though, please add crouching. I don't know why crouching is gone, and I may be tweaking here, but all the games I played, I can't crouch no more. So one last thing to finish the video, me and my friend Naptown, which I brought up earlier, are gonna go ahead and rank all the Team Fortress installments. And by the way, he edited this part. I'm trying to teach him how to edit, but I barely know. I just go with the flow and kind of self-taught. So please don't judge his work. And if you do, subscribe, like, comment, so you can share to other people, so other people can mock his work with you to feel validated. But let's just get into it. All right, let's rank every installment in this Team Fortress franchise. And I'm here with Naptown to give his opinion on things. And he'll also be editing this part.
Mine's not better than you in that.
Alright. For our first ranking, it's Team Fortress mod on Quake. Any opinions, Naptown?
I have not played it. I have never played it.
I have not played it either.
Oh.
That's fun, but most of my time playing Quake was when I was younger on the PS1. That was fun. Even today,
okay.
I had fun joining a public thing and just running around shooting. Quake is just fun. It's a fun shooter. So let's just put it in didn't play, sadly. I want to play this. Okay, go ahead.
Do you think
If I ever come back to this topic, I want to figure out how to play it because I love Quake and I love Team Fortress. So both of them together should be really freaking fun. Alright, Team Fortress Classic, which is technically the first official installment in Team Fortress series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
I've not
played?
played that one either.
You have not. So I'm the sole opinion here.
Yes, you are.
So it's fun, real fun. I'm gonna say that about every Team Fortress game pretty much because it should just be called Fun Fortress. It's fun. All the games are fun.
Because the core gameplay is just, it was kind of the first to do it, and it's just stuck. There's a reason so many games copy it. It's kind of simple to follow, and just fun.
Definitely. A lot of it is dated, of course. Like, a lot of weapons are kind of pointless. But playing, like, heavy or soldier and just running and gunning is fun. It's just simple fun.
I forget for the Quake mod, is the Quake mod have spy in it? Or was that where...
I don't remember off the top of my head. I actually have...
Spy got created like the creeper.
From above. One sec. I have the trailer actually here in my files. So yeah, it has spy.
Okay, so it has spy. That's great.
So does TFC, of course.
Of course, it was a later installment.
But honestly, since it's so dated and it needs, like, you need play, like, or I need, this is my opinion here. I am the only opinion. But
yes,
I need to play something really simple in this. Like, the more complicated classes, I don't find fun. I only like the running and gunning classes. And not scout, even though his whole thing is running and gunning. I like the running, gunning, and not dying classes. So probably B. Just
running and gunning, not one-shot kill.
Yeah. So I think B just because it's fun and all, but it's very specific type of fun. And also playing it and hearing, like, the chats on there are kind of wild.
I think on all of them they're kind of wild. I don't think.
Yeah, but
that's never gotten better.
TFC specifically has. Yeah, you just have to play to see. All right. Let's move on to the orange box. One we both have a lot of experience in, and where we actually met as friends.
Yeah, all those years ago.
Almost 6. This coming August, probably.
That's insane. That's actually insane.
It is insane.
Orange Box overall is very fun.
It is very fun. It's core TF2.
It's very nostalgic, and I think for people nowadays, if they've played TF2 nowadays, going back would be a fucking jump for them.
Yeah.
Because of how different it actually is.
Well, at least this is my experience. I don't know if Naptown you share this, but playing modern TF2 at points, it's like, why is there just so much stuff? I kind of miss Orange Box TF2 where each class had 3 things and 3 things except for like spy and engineer. I miss. You don't.
I can say that for many other games, I do feel that. Or at least mini games where I'm like, man, there's just too much shit to do.
But back to the Orange Box, I think, in my opinion, it's S tier. I think it's core Team Fortress. It is what is Team Fortress.
You're not wrong. It is actually the very core, but nowadays I feel like that core kind of shifted to more payload, which payload was not in the Orange Box.
Yeah, I don't like payload, so I might be biased
here. I
here.
can have some fun on it.
So, what would you personally rank Orange Box TF2?
Personally?
Yeah.
S or A?
Sorry.
If you look into it, it's so much different. Because I know Shona did a video about it as well, about how much different it is. But the Orange Box, like the jump height is even different.
Yeah. Oh, the glitches and stuff on the orange box with those engineers and the skybound and stuff.
That is scarring.
See, okay,
I'm tired of
seeing
those people.
seeing that in like Dust Bowl, and there was that like really bad one. What was the map where it goes like you gotta get A and B and then C with the tower for C? What's that map called?
Fuck. Gravel pit? No. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Remember that really bad one above B that would just insta kill anyone that went in the area?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that one.
awful.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
It's
Actual
actually
D-Day. You gotta use like engineer and medic on the.
Dude, that shit is crazy and is fun to pull off. Because I remember I made a friend because of doing those glitches. It's so fun to just do the glitches, but it's so bad to be the one receiving.
Maybe.
Overall, I think it is a S tier. The cake is in the bugs.
We're on to what everyone is here for. Or maybe there might be people here for.
Isn't this video labeled after TFC?
It is. What everyone knows. Team Fortress 2.
A or B?
Oh, I would have put in B. I'm either in between S and A. So technically,
Put
we
it in A. So we both said A. Because I mean, if you're watching this, you probably played it. And if you haven't, just go play it. It's free.
yeah, and
It's good. It holds up.
yeah, but all right, Team Fortress 2 A. We agree on that.
Yes.
All right, let's go to MVM, or for you just joining the stream, MVM is short for Man versus Machine. All right, MVM.
It's very different from the normal TF2. The meta is so different.
It is.
Because the main healer is Scout.
Yeah, and weirdly enough, out of all the Team Fortress games, this is the one that is the most different compared to the rest of them.
Even though it's not its own game, it
Yeah.
very well could be. It could stand on its own.
It's so different. It's pretty much its own game. Like, it's more its own game than Zelda's Majora Mask is to Ocarina of Time.
But MVM, if you don't know what it is, it's a horde shooter of TF2. They get upgrades as well. You can pay tickets to play it to get basically better teammates because you're spending real money. But you could also get really good shit by it, like winning thousands of dollars.
Gambling.
But that's a really low chance. Really low.
But there's also Boot Camp, which you play for free. But if you go anywheres above like the easiest level, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose because either one team does anything. 2, there's a lot more trolls. 3, rage quitting is a lot more often since no one has anything invested in it.
There's no reason to stay.
Even though it's like seen as greedy for tickets to play the main game, it kind of works. It kind of gets people actually playing the right way because it only takes one person to ruin an MVM experience.
So where do you want to rank it?
I would like to rank it A, honestly. But I don't know if to put it above Team Fortress 2 or below.
I believe it's a lot more center focused and not as balanced as it could be. So I think below TF2.
I think below TF2 works on A.
Yeah.
Alright. We're on to the main part of the video. Team Fortress 2 Classified. So, it's fun, like I've said about every other game here. Like, I should probably stop saying that, but it's the last one, so I have to stop saying that. But getting sidetracked again.
Did you talk about basically what's TF2 CR is about?
Yes, in the main portion, I talked all about that.
Into the video and they already heard everything about TF2C.
Exactly, so we just gotta rank it. We gotta talk about our opinions on it.
Well, either way, I think it should be put into, I don't know. I will say the one game I've played on the online was alright. I do think it isn't better than the orange box, and I don't
No.
think it's better than TF2 base game.
Same. I agree
I
with
think it's
both
on
those points.
par with NVM.
I agree with that point too. The only question now is above or below MVM.
I would honestly just say below because of the variety.
I was thinking above, but I find the game really fun, honestly.
I like how it did kind of go back to, well, nothing's overpowered if everything's overpowered. The thing is, not everything's overpowered.
Think about it. They even fixed the animation for Demo Man. Isn't that like a really big plus?
In the model.
Yeah,
Yes, it is better.
exactly.
But I don't think it's better than NVM.
I think so. Alright, it's going in front of A because it's my video.